Greetings, I'm Solidus-Skully and welcome back to the Silent Hill 2 commentary, and if we check just down here, we're about to see a little slice of Angela's past. A family photo torn asunder. Also, did Angela have blonder hair when she was younger? At least that's what it seemed to look like from the photo, but can't really tell from this angle. Anyway, the bit of trivia I wanted to talk about last part was actually to do with a bit of enemy trivia, because initially, in the Woodside Apartments you would have been fighting against teddy bear enemies, which were, as you can see in this photo here, which I'm going to post right now, was actually seen right outside the door where Angela's cutscene takes place. So, were they meant to be her enemies? Because if so, the innocent symbolism is pretty good, but then again, there is also another character who could also represent the innocence aspect in terms of enemies, and given that she stepped on James's hand earlier, I don't know, could easily fit the bill. But alas, these enemies were cut, and we're only really given a brief reference a little bit later on, but I think I'll point that out when we get there. And when also, we pretty much get the map when it's too fucking late for it to really matter, but in any case, we picked up the knife from Angela, and if you are going for a specific ending, be sure to examine it. There's some blood on the knife. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say on that matter for now. But in the meantime, it's also kind of important that you meet both Eddie and Angela, because you get well, basically some coins that relate to them. And again, since we pretty much have all of them at this point, we can now go off and complete the puzzle. Goddamn hay fever. It's a bishop during the spring months. But yeah, in any case, let's have a save of the game, talk about our day. Look, what are these things meant to be? Like, I mean, I always used to think they were like red napkins or something, but are they meant to be mirrors? I mean, again, it makes sense, but it looks a little bit weird. They look more like red packing paper more than anything else. But in any case, to discuss how the puzzle works, I mean, again, I've already talked about the riddles of riddle difficulty, but again, the puzzles themselves do also change. Like, I mean, if you're playing this on a easy riddle difficulty, the coins are pretty much aligned center middle to the very far left, but again, those combinations will change based upon what the puzzle instructs. So, again, the puzzle might say something akin to, yes, the lady is doth to the right of the serpent, because, much like Master Yensid, who was once a Keyblade Master, the lady had doffed that mantle. But I mean, really, so, again, that's just about the ingenuity of the riddle difficulty. The combinations also change, but at the same time, you're also working to figure out exactly where things are placed and what combination is, well, again, what the riddle's asking you for. So, again, like, I mean, if you're one for puzzle games and really love brain teasers, then Silent Hill 2 and 3 especially are going to have you jumping for joy in this aspect. It does kind of make me a little bit sad that future games never really did much more with the riddle difficulty. Because, like, I mean, and again, I can't believe I'm giving this game praise, but I mean, Silent Hill Homecoming was about, I think the last time the series ever really had some puzzles that were worth solving, because, like, I mean, Silent Hill Downpour and, well, especially Shattered Memories didn't really have many puzzles that were that, taxing, and keep in mind, I'm kind of a dumbass, so, yeah, go figure, really. By the way, it's also in this room where you can get a very special message. I think I don't really know the exact translation, but I think it goes something along the lines of, come home to see my dead wife fold some laundry, but, yeah. I don't know what triggers that. I don't know if you have to play through the game at least once or get a specific ending, or, I don't know what triggers it, and even then the whisper itself is kind of vague. I have no idea. It's a thing that you can get. Or even if it's version exclusive, I just don't know, damn it. I just don't know. I do not know. I do not know nothing. Either way, we now have the stairwell key and we can go outside again. Isn't it all just fun, dear children? Well, anyway, now we got the key and we can skedaddle. And thank fuckity goodness, so I'm sure nothing will ever impede our progress ever again. By the way, notice how the moment James picked up the bloody knife from Angela, Pyramid Head himself also has a knife. Coincidence, or something more? I deduce, dear boy. Anyway, to discuss the Pyramid Head boss battle at length, basically he'll give it a great big swing or an overhead swing. Another similarity, you might wonder. But anyway, since we interrupted his sexy fun time, Pyramid Head is pretty angry and sexually frustrated and invincible. the only thing you can do is basically just shoot at him from a distance and, well, try and run out the clock, really. Because eventually he'll just get bored of, you know, James giving him the runaround and, well, decide to fuck off at a certain point. And, given the very small, short-stack arena that we're given here, yeah, pretty tense, even though this boss fight, well, in quotation marks, can be a bit of a snoozer in some cases, but, yeah, unless of course you're playing on beginner difficulty, and even in that case, Pyramid Head's overhead swipe is pretty much a guaranteed insta-kill, so, yeah, that's pretty much an instant kill no matter what difficulty you're playing on. Yeah, so, don't stay in one spot for too long, just keep pointing and shooting, point and shoot, like grabbing peels. But yeah, when you hear the Silent Hill siren and, all that kind of thing, don't go near Pyramid Head, because he will try and attack you if you get too close. Yeah, he will turn around, as you can see here, and, yeah, while his wind-up is a bit big, yeah, don't stand around like a dumbass, you will die. Although, teasing Pyramid Head like that can be admittedly fun. But eventually he'll just decide, oh, no, I'll fuck off and go away and get my sexual jollies elsewhere. Why do I have this insane obsession to turning people Scottish? First it was Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, and now Pyramid Head. Oh, this is fun. Anyway, off you go. You silly sausage. Slice. I mean, it's like Pyramid Head has to fulfill his objective as a monster, but like, he's just getting so annoyed with James just constantly fucking with him. But yeah, when he gets to a certain point, he pretty much just buggers off and can breathe underwater, but then again, his head, it literally is that giant pyramid, so I guess by proxy he doesn't need to breathe, although he does have a voice. That sounds very, suspiciously human, so, does he have lungs? I mean, he has a dick, obviously, as we could see with the mannequins and that poor unfortunate lying figure, so, you know what, I'm not gonna think about that, because that will lead me to very disturbing corners on the internet that I pleasure myself to every day. Solidus-Skully has to go to Silent Hill to work out his sexual aggression. Except, not really, because, you know, there are healthier ways of doing that. Except James doesn't know that because he's an idiot and a fool who sticks his hands down shitty toilets. But yeah, that's pretty much the first major area of the game done. We're now back in normal Silent Hill. We can basically just breathe easy for a little bit, gather some supplies, and, well, as we're about to see here, it's pretty much cutscenes galore. So, in the meantime, let's find out who that little brat truly is, as James calls after you!
You! It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here, anyway?
Huh? Are you blind or something?
What's that letter?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
Wait! How do you know Mary's name?
Live footage of James being absolutely terrible with children. Goodness knows what he would have been like as a father if he and Mary had children, but in any case, onwards to new adventures. Just normal garbage, like Silent Hill Homecoming. Yes! I'm making jokey jokes like a wacky internet personality. Truly, I am the best. Except not really. Again, you can also get some flavor text about the town itself, particularly with some of its historical figures, like I believe, Saint Jennifer, who was, particularly involved in the religious aspects of the cult, and I believe also Patrick Chester, who was a patriot who sadly died. Again, no real plot significance, at least as far as I've been able to interpret, but yeah, just some nice flavor text on the town itself, and an example of Silent Hill 2 continuing to expand upon the town's mythology, as well as its history, excuse me. But again, if you just want to go for the straight and narrow, just pretty much follow the direction I'm going right now, and on that note, you're in for a lengthy cutscene where we meet a mysterious lady of the evening. So on that note, I'm Solidus-Skully, keeping new metal, and next time on the Silent Hill 2 commentary, well, more adventures aplenty. Catch you next time. And who is this lovely lady?
Mary? No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
No, my late wife. I can't believe it. You could be her twin. Your face, your voice, just your hair and clothes are different.
My name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost, do I? See? Feel how warm I am?
You're really not Mary.
I told you. I'm Maria.
Sorry. I was confused.
Where are you going?
I'm looking for Mary. Have you seen her?
Didn't you say she died?
Oh yeah, 3 years ago. But I got a letter from her. She says she was waiting in our special place.
And that's here? Anyway, I haven't seen her. Is this your only special place?
Well, there's the hotel too, I guess. The one on the lake? I wonder if it's still there.
The Lakeview Hotel? Yeah, it's still there. So, the hotel was your special place, huh? I'll bet it was. Don't get so mad. I was just joking. Anyway, it's not that way. It's this way.
You're coming with me?
You were gonna just leave me?
No, but...
With all these monsters around?
No, I just...
I'm all alone here. Everyone else is gone. I look like Mary, don't I? You loved her, right? Huh, or maybe you hated her.
Don't be ridiculous.
So it's okay?
Yeah, fine.